We had a safety issue today. I'm sort of convinced that my kindergartners got together today and made like a pact that they were gonna try to be as crazy as possible today for me. And I was like, I'm going for it, and just like swooped my car into the parking lot because there was black ice. Happy Monday, okay. It's 7:11. I've been up since 4 a.m. I got so much stuff done. I got a YouTube oh. This is gonna be a rough day. I got a YouTube video edited and it's uploading right now. I did a bunch of stuff with my fitness job, and now I gotta tune these ukuleles. I've got about 10 minutes. Alright, I made it through Monday. I'm gonna make this short because I have daycare duty in a second. My kids were off the chain today, but apparently they weren't just off the chain with me because we had a safety issue today. I will not give details, although technically I think it's public record, but I just won't go into it. But now we have to like practice full evacuations and stuff, so that will be fun. And yeah, I guess whatever student this is, I won't see them again because they will not be at school anymore, I don't think. Or if they all will be, they won't be at our school, I assume. Some of these kids, they're just victims of their circumstances, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm probably not going to give any more details in this, but that's what I'm dealing with right now. So I'm going to go do my duty and do my job and hug my students. So I hate when you do that. One thing you might not know about me and Brandon is we're super spontaneous. Pretty much every night we're like, what's gonna happen tonight? And then every night we watch TV and then we go to bed around 9 p.m. So it's currently 7:09. Brandon got home with his food from school and he was like, okay, let's watch something out here and then we'll move to the bedroom and watch something in there when I finish my food.
We don't want things to get stale, so we have to watch it in 2 spots, you know.
Oh, Bruiser does not care because he loves cuddling, so honestly this is his dream life. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm currently working on my Music in Our Schools Month project, which is I asked all the teachers what their musical backgrounds were, and now I'm making this thing in the hallway. It says Mount Airy musicians. I've been taping up the letters, and then I'm gonna print off what they told me and then put a flap over it so the kids can guess what their thing was. That made sense, right?
Don't you know I'm living in shadow? Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? And you were fool's gold. Oh my God. Yes, I did. Oh my God. Yes, I did. Oh my God. Good morning. I've been up and been productive, but I am at school now. I need 2 my ukuleles. I had to add another Who Am I thing. I'll show you what it looks like now, the finished product, but I think I'll maybe get a couple more to add today because I sent a picture of it to the staff last night. I was like, yay, it's up. So here's what it looks like. And I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. I know I am looking fabulous, so try not to be too jealous. Hopefully the girls in my young adult church group don't kick me out of the group for looking so ugly. I don't, you know, they gotta accept me, flaws and all. But yeah, today has been rough. School was rough. The kids were rough. Like, they were off the chain. I'm sort of convinced that my kindergartners got together today and made like a pact that they were going to try to be as crazy as possible today for me. They were literally all out of control. Even my like go-to good ones were like testing me, and I'm like, really? You of all people, you betray me? I was so sad. But then at the end of the day, I had my plan bell, and I really just wanted to like literally put my head down. And I'll be honest, I've done that before in my 3 years of teaching. There have been days where I've like snuck like, not a nap, but like, you know, where you just like put your head down and you're just like, world, go away. Like, I've had those days before. I'm sure most teachers have. Sorry, it's not focused on me. But I really wanted to just do that, and instead I knew that I had to give my choir kids these permission slips, or not permission slips, but reminders of a performance they have on Friday, because I really need them to stay for it and do it. So I was like, okay, you gotta do this. So I went up to their pod to deliver that, and that pod was it was wrecked. Like, those kids were off the chain. So I was like, well, it's not just me. That's good to know, at least. You know what, whatever. It being out of focus makes me look more presentable, so we're just gonna roll with it. Whatever, like, this is how my day is going. Like, I quit everything. So school was just, it was not good. There was just lots going on. Not really anything, like, at the end of the day, the stuff that I, like, took part in, witnessed, had to deal with, didn't have anything to do with me or like music or my classroom. It was just others. I mean, I teach every single child in the building, so when there's an issue with a child, or like a child is hysterically crying or something along those lines, or a child's in the office surrounded by 10 adults, I tend to like insert myself, not like in the situation. I'm not like, hey, what's going on? Not like that, but like I tend to be concerned and like want to help, and like, because a lot of times if the kids are after school, like the people around school might not know them, and like I teach every kid. I feel like I know every kid at least a little bit. At least I know like their personality, and like if they're like a talkative kid, or if they're a quiet kid, or like if they speak English, because some of the kids you can't really tell that they don't speak any English, because some of our refugees, like, I don't know, they just don't like look like they don't know what you're saying. They look like they're being rude sometimes, when in reality they have no idea what the heck you're saying to them. So whenever I see like issues, I just feel like compelled to help as I can, as I'm called to serve. And there's just so many different issues as I was trying to leave the building, but got out of the building, got on my way home, came home, really wanted to skip my workout. Thank goodness that I foresaw this morning. I thought, you're gonna want to skip your workout today. I don't know why. So I posted in my fitness fan page, and I was like, fam, like my team, like my girls, and there's some dudes in there too. And I was like, hey, can someone like hop on a Zoom call, just like Skype, with me at 4:30 when I'm gonna work out, because I just have a feeling I'm not going to do it. Thank goodness someone had committed, because it was like 4:15. I was like, I could just skip it and tell her like my internet's down. And I was like, no, the girl's on here. So I got on with her. So thank you to Leah if you're watching this, which you probably are, because I know you watch my videos. You seriously saved me today. You got me to work out. Brandon came home. We went to get fast food, which I'm supposed to be fasting from right now, and I just shouldn't even have anyways. I was actually like so like down on myself that we went to this place called Freddy's. It's like a steak and shake basically, and all I could manage was a single steak burger, and then I got small fries, but I literally ate like 10 of them, which is like crazy because I like love carbs and potatoes. But yeah, I'm just like in a weird funk right now. Just today, there's nothing happening, like there's no like nothing bad. I'm not like having trouble in my relationship or anything, or like doing bad at school. Like my classes are going pretty well, like my kids love what we're doing. It's just like a personal, like, there's just so much going on. I have so many finance things going on right now. Let me get my pick-me-up. Hold on one second. Hi, I have an on-the-go order for Chelsea. Thank you. But there's just a lot of stressors, and they're all like adding up. And I don't know, I'm just excited to see my girls in this young adults group. I've only known them for 2 weeks now, but it literally, or 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Yeah. I've known them for 3 weeks now, and it literally feels like I have known them my entire life. Like, I don't know what it is about their souls or their spirits or whatever, but I just like feel like they are my friends, and I'm so excited to see them. I need adult friends. This is like amazing for me, and I won't get to see my Nicaragua friends tomorrow because we had to reschedule our meeting, and they rescheduled it to a time when I'm working, so on Sunday. So it is what it is. I'm also really stressed about my church job. We have our Easter musical in a week and a half, and one of the people that is helping me do some of the technical elements is like sort of ghosting me, so fingers crossed it all works out. Our dress rehearsals this weekend, so hopefully it goes well, but if it doesn't, I mean, I've spent months on this and I've prepared the kids as best as I can, and if other parts that I can't physically control myself don't go well, that's God's plan, so I just have to be accepting of that. But like, I'm so controlling that it's hard for me to really mean that. Like, I can say that all I want, but for me to like accept that is a whole different story. So I know I just bombarded you with like all my issues, but that's why I just didn't really vlog today. I was just sort of just in a funk and like in a bad mood and had a headache and just all these things, and I try to obviously hide that when I'm teaching, but that's even more draining is when you don't feel yourself and you're trying to pretend like you are yourself, and then you get a moment of downtime and you're just like teachers, you know the feeling. It's like, it's so much, but everything's fine. There's just a lot going on, and the fact that this is out of focus sums up my day.
All right, 5:43, and I'm done with my workout, but I don't want to log off because look at all these friends. One of them just left, but they're getting it this morning. This was awesome. I'm so glad I switched my workouts.
Good morning. As you know, I got my workout in this morning instead of the afternoon. I feel amazing. Like, I seriously do. I'm so happy I switched it. I'm gonna stick to this. I have so much energy. I'm like so ready for the day. I'm gonna annoy the crap out of my 6th graders because they are not morning people, and I'm gonna be turned up this morning. But so apparently it's snowing. It was snowing on my way to work, and I was like, oh, the roads are fine, the highways were okay, whatever. Got onto this road, it's called Coleraine Avenue if you're from Cincinnati, and it was so bad. I slid into our parking lot, like lost control as I was trying to slow down to turn in, and I was like, I'm going for it, and just like swooped my car into the parking lot because there was black ice. So that's making me think it's only like 7:12 now, which means the buses are just now like going to get the kids and stuff, because the kids don't really get here till like 7:35, 40, whatever. So I wonder if our buses are gonna have problems. I wonder if we're gonna be missing kids today. I don't know. I would be fine if the kids don't come to school today as long as my choir kids come, because we need to practice because we have a performance tomorrow. So fingers crossed they come and they stay, because sometimes they don't stay. Yeah. I had such a good day. Everything went super well. I'm gonna turn that noise off. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Everything went so well. I really do accredit it to working out this morning. I felt like I had so much more patience with some of my classes that like to, let's say, test my patience to be small. But I have choir today. Everything is set up. Look at how the kindergartners left my circles, and this is my Nepali kindergarten class. They're not all Nepali, but like usually they like look like a tornado came through, because it's sort of hard to get them to follow directions sometimes, because not all of us speak English. I actually just got a new student today from Nepal, a refugee, literally brand new to the country today, and I'm trying to teach her ukulele, and she's like, what are you? And I'm like, hi, it's me, Miss Hiller. Yeah, so that went well. I brought some iced coffee with me. Shout out to the Social Speechy, who, I don't know why I never thought about this. She gets like the iced coffee from stores and then adds her own creamer to it, and that's what I did. There we go. And I put it in a mason jar because she did that, and it stays nice and cold, and it's like an amazing treat right now. I'm like So happy. But seriously, I feel amazing, and I really think it's because I worked out. Oh, I'm so happy. Hello, I am out of school. It is 4:30 on Friday. I did not vlog today because I just didn't have a good morning. Just not, I don't know, just lots of personal stuff going on. But school went fine. It was pretty normal. I had my kids that I had yesterday. It was a Thursday, Friday. So that was interesting having them 2 days in a row. That's always an interesting situation because I usually see them once a week. So when I have them 2 days in a row, that's like, it's so weird. But yeah, it was good. I'm so sorry. There's so many times in this vlog this week that everything has been out of focus, but that's been my life this week. I am on my way back to school for a PTO market tonight, and my choir is performing. I will try to take see if I can get any little clips tonight, but if not, I am sorry. I really appreciate you watching this video and taking the time to listen to me rant about my life and all my problems and all my wins and my losses and everything. One funny story today was that one of my second graders were playing ukuleles in all the classes, and I guess he put the ukulele on his lap too hard. And he walked up to me, he said, "Miss Hillard, I hurt my privacies." I'm not gonna lie, I laughed out loud. I was like, what? I can't.